Welcome back to the channel, and today I am doing a scrap mechanic challenge that is hopefully going to help me with my cable management in the future, because we all know that cable management is a nightmare to any gamer setup. So the point of this challenge is to take this plug right here and plug it into this socket over here. So we can see it's a two-prong plug, so we got to get those prongs into this socket, which that alone, like, that's a lot of high precision movement right there. We have to completely from scratch build the mechanism to not only put it in there, but be able to pick it up and then manipulate it to line up with the plug. So this challenge was made by Lucy Digger, and apparently there are 10 different challenges that get increasing difficulty as you go along. And fortunately, this plug does not have a cable attached to it. This is a wireless plug, so it's not going to be too hard on the cable management. Okay, so what's standing out to me is we only have two controllers, we only have two switches, and we only have two buttons. So what I'm thinking about, we gotta like pick this thing up and we've gotta rotate it. We gotta be able to pick it up in a way that we can actually hold on to it. And it looks like there's a shape to it there that we can actually maneuver around. All right, so I'm gonna start off pretty much as simple as it gets. And I'm just gonna build a basic functional vehicle foundation. And this is what we gotta build our plug manipulator off of. Plug manipulator sounds like such a fancy way to just say pick up the plug and plug it in the socket. Actually, I'm realizing that four-wheel steering is probably going to be useful for this, because we're going to want that maneuverability to line up the plug into the socket. I think a piston that lifts up the plug is going to be the obvious thing that we need, but we also have to rotate the plug downwards as well. So I'm going to put a bearing right there. And now these pipes are what are going to slide underneath that section of the plug. You can see there's kind of a little bit of an area for the pipes to go in, but then we still need to secure it so we can rotate it freely without it sliding back off. All right, so I'm gonna put, oh no, I just deleted a wheel, dang it. I'm gonna put another bearing right here, and this is going to, oh, I'm actually out of curved pipe pieces already. Oh, well, that's actually kind of a problem. This is not gonna be the most graceful looking thing just because I have very limited materials, but I'm gonna put a wood block on the end of this, and this is essentially going to squeeze down on top of the plug. All right, now let's get this wheel back on here. All right, so now I need a button to raise this up. I'm just gonna raise it up maximum distance. There we go. So I actually don't have enough switches to do what I want to do. I'm gonna have to hold one of the controls down. All right, well, the other button is going to be the one that closes that, so we have a grip on the plug. So now when I press this button, you can see, oh, that's actually a lot. I don't think I need 15 degrees. And then the other thing is the rotation. So I'm gonna use the other, well, I feel like I'm making this way more complicated than it has to be, maybe. But this is gonna rotate by 90 degrees when I hold down this button. Unfortunately, I gotta hold it. But here, let me bring this back down. So now you can see, oh, let me put that way faster. Now you can see when I hold this button down, well, let me attach these to the seat because the button keeps moving. Yeah, then it's gonna rotate at 90 degrees. All right, I think I have everything the way it needs to be. So let me move up. I have that off the ground so it's not dragging on the ground. All right, and then we move into position. Good, we close down. We lift it up. Okay, the clamping is not nearly as good as I thought it was going to be. I think I needed more than 5 degrees. I think this is gonna fall out when I rotate it, isn't it? All right, well, I'm actually gonna move this back a little bit now that I see how that goes. And then we're gonna set the clamp to like 35 degrees now. Yeah, I need a lot more pressure than I thought I was going to need. All right, line ourselves up. That looks good. Perfect, and then clamp down. Is that enough pressure? Oh yeah, that looks good. A lot of pressure there. Oh no! I need this to be further away from my vehicle too. Man, there's a lot of nuance to this challenge. Yeah, this is gonna just go not in a good direction, is it? All right, well, let me line up here. All right, hold that down. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Dang it, and the clamping didn't even work. Why is this hard? This is just level 1. All right, but obviously we need this to extend past our vehicle, which is not an easy change to make. I'm just gonna see if I can pull this off without changing this, because I think it's possible. I just gotta get good. All right, let me put it down and line up the prongs first. There we go. And now ready for this? Wait, no! No. No. I'm actually trying not to fall off the... All right, the only thing that's making this like really, really difficult right now is a lot of things that I think I can fix by essentially rebuilding this entire claw mechanism. So I'm just gonna delete that and we're gonna get all these parts back and I can come up with a much better system. So this needs to extend away from my vehicle. And I'm gonna modify the claw mechanism to hopefully be much better at its job. All right, so now number 1 goes up, number 2 it needs to be adjusted for sure. So you can see number 2 closes all 3 of them around like that. So now they're hopefully going to be much more snug. Number 3 angles it downwards, and then we can hopefully drop the plug in. All right, let's see if this works. Wait, does this go low enough to the ground that it's actually going to be able to pick it up? Ah, you gotta be kidding me. That means if I disconnect this and readjust it, I have to hook everything back up again. Unless... No, this is fine. I can just build everything down by 1 block. This goes there, and I can just add 1 more layer to that. So now you can see as it closes, everything is 1 block lower. All right, that should work. Let's do it. All right, let's see how this works now. That looks pretty good. It's not like super snug though. I don't actually have pressure on it, which makes me a little bit concerned about the dropping it into the socket. I probably should have had it squeezed just a little bit more. Oh boy, maybe electric engine wasn't a good idea for this. All right, let's put this over the socket. Actually, no, let's line up the prongs first. Yeah, it's a little bit wobbly in there, isn't it? All right, prongs are all lined up. Now we just gotta move forward. Move forward. And then it is just completely loose. That's okay, we just gotta make this go a little bit more than 90 degrees. Let's do a quick test. There's no friction. There's no friction to this. Unless I have it extend out. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got an idea. 5, 6, and then this goes down in front of it. All right, here is my solution. Is the plug gonna be differently shaped in every single challenge? There we go. Now this is not going anywhere. This plug is so secured. Hopefully it's not gonna interfere with my ability to drop it off though. Let's see how this goes now. Angle down. We look lined up. Oh, I actually didn't build it forward enough. Well, let's start putting it down. See what happens here. Oh, we're so close. No, 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 come back up. There we go. Into the socket. In. It's stuck. We have like a collision issue. Forward a little bit more. Come on. How do I get it in? What do I do about this? Oh, oh, come on, come on, come on. All right, release. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Just don't mess it up. Power is on, and we can head into the finish. Thank you. That was so much harder than I thought it should be. I really thought this was gonna be the easy challenge, and I think it is the easy challenge. Okay, let's see what number 2 is like. Oh. Wait, what? All right, it's the same plug. So I know that my same setup can work. This is a red plug. All right, so we have different colored outlets now. Wait, okay, so when I plug the first plug into this, oh, this is so cool. It's probably gonna open this door, and then that is going to make the red plug available. And yeah, that's the challenge. Okay, so this time, I don't actually need to rotate the plug. I wish I could use my previous creation, but you don't actually get to carry over creations in challenge mode, which is very unfortunate. All right, so I'm gonna start the same way, but I'm actually gonna build this vehicle much heavier because we were tipping forward a little bit with the previous plug. And this one, I'm actually just going to make rear wheel steering instead of front and rear. I know my seat isn't centered, but they didn't give me an odd width seat, and I wanted my lift thing to actually be centered. All right, so now it's a matter of figuring out exactly how high it needs to be lifted off the ground. I'm seeing like 2, so it is on the ground by default. So if I lift it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it needs to lift up 7 blocks off the ground. So I set the piston to 7, And I think we're good to go as long as I have the rest of my measurements all down. All right, let's line up the first one. Whoops, wrong button. Close this. It should lodge it in. Oh, a little bit further. There we go, perfect. Now, we just gotta see if I have the height selected correctly. We put this in that plug, should open the door. This is a clever challenge. I like the fact that now the plugs aren't just activating the finish, they're activating other parts of the challenge too. All right, so I should be able to line this up perfectly. There we go. Now if I open this, I can push it the rest of the way. Look at that, that's so awesome. Oh, okay. I thought I had to go around the wall. I'm like, I didn't know my vehicle had to be small enough for that. All right, here we go. I should have put more weight on the back of this thing. The back wheels don't have enough weight on them. All right, second plug. Almost. There we go. All right, so we should have this in the bag as long as I don't make any stupid mistakes and end up falling off somehow. I think I got this. All right, plug number 2. Oh, look at that. Nailed it. Just went straight in there without even slowing down. Okay, just gotta turn around carefully. Not gonna try to overdo it there. All right, challenge 2 complete. These challenges are challenging, considering we're only at number 2 of 10. Okay, oh no. Oh, this one lagged out a little bit. What? Oh no, we're gonna have to do plugs in 2 different orientations, it looks like. Wait, what is going on here? Let me look at the map overview. Where are the plugs? Okay, I see 1, 2, 3. Oh no, this one is not gonna be good. Okay, so there's a black plug. Black plug opens the door. I don't even know which doors the black plug opens. I guess we'll have to find out. Why is this one so laggy? It must be these doors. So we pick up the black plug. We plug the black plug into this outlet. So that's probably gonna open this door to the yellow outlet and the yellow plug. And then we plug in the yellow one, then it opens up that door to the final one. And then that final one, we actually have to turn vertical down. Oh, wait a minute, there's an issue with that. Having it only go 7 blocks high here might not be high enough for me to do the turning down thing. This is gonna be a little bit more tricky. I'm gonna have to redesign my claw mechanism. At least how it rotates downwards. Oh, this one gives me an odd width seat. That's nice. All right, I'm going with a gas engine this time. This is my vehicle design so far. And am I able to change the angles of these? Yes, I am. I will change the angles up to 60 degrees so we have much sharper steering. All right, now for the complicated part. The claw mechanism that is going to be able to do both of these, both 7 blocks above the ground and all the way down into an outlet. But yeah, I'm going to put the rotation point out here. And what this is going to allow me to do is some weird stuff. I don't know how to explain this yet. So this one does give me more buttons to work with. But here, let me see if I have this right so far. Man, this challenge is really laggy. Whenever I try to make any changes, it tanks the frame rate for some reason. All right, so luckily I've got 3 switches to work with now. Oh no, did I really do this 1 block off the ground again? I hate when I do that. It's fine. All right, I gotta actually make some room for the arms to open here. Let me see if that's enough. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So now I can rotate this and open up the arms without interfering. Okay, I think I've got something here, something doable. Let's just drive and see what ends up happening. That's not one of the things I was expecting to happen. Hold on. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, here we go. We go down. This is a very awkward looking grabbing mechanism. All right, and I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. All right. Close in. I'm trying to push forward. I can't. No. All right, open up. Move forward. Why can't I do this? Is that good? Almost. Move forward a little bit more. Wait, what's going on here? Oh no, I have the prongs of the claw 1 block too far at the bottom. Oh. All right, that's fine. I wanted to modify the engine speed anyway. These have to be deleted by 1 block and everything else should be good. This should be perfect now. There we go. Lift it up. And then I gotta back up into that socket behind me. Man, I made this vehicle really long for this. All right, I hope I have the height right. Should be 7 blocks still, right? All right, just lining it up. There we go. And I can open up and push it the rest of the way in. Perfect. Good. All right. Oh, the frames are back. Now that the door is, that wall has gone down. Oh yeah, I need to go get the actual plug and bring it back here. So, I should have tested it on the first plug. I gotta test if my angling mechanism so we can have the plug go downwards. I gotta test if that actually works as intended. Because I can't lift the plug up nearly as high if I want to use the same piston that is also responsible for inserting it into the outlets. There we go. Look at that. That looks actually pretty good. All right, so now if I lift this up and then press number 3, it should angle it downwards. See, the difference with this is I'm angling it from the center instead of from the back, so it doesn't actually point that far down, which it works perfectly, actually. Is it far enough forward, though, where I don't have to ride up onto the outlet? I don't think so. It might be a little bit sketchy doing that, but we'll see when we get there. Okay, here it goes. All right, open up, push the rest of the way. Perfect. So I think the outlet's over, or the plug is over there, right? Yeah, so we got the blue one now. Line that up. Close the claw. Looks good. All right, now we're just gonna drive this all the way back to the final outlet. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be the moment of truth for this new design here. Oh, that actually is pretty good as far as distance goes. So we angle it downwards. That's looking pretty lined up, isn't it? All right, put it forward and then drop it in. Open this up. Come on. Pat, pat, pat. Get all the way in there. All right, hold on. I'm gonna try to nudge it forward a little bit, like this. There it is. That's all it needed. All right, look at that. First try. So that was only, what, 3 challenges? So looking at challenge number 4, we are now introducing the grounded plug. Oh boy, 2 times? So there's a plug over there, there's a plug over there. Here, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what this plug looks like. That means I'm gonna have to build a brand new dimension of claw mechanism to deal with these ones. Wait, what? All right, so I can go under. It looks like I'm gonna have to make like almost like a 4-prong thing, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just. Yeah, I don't know what the best way to grab this is going to be. But yeah, we got 3 prongs now. Let's take a look at, I mean, it's the same outlet. That outlet is already set up to have a ground in it. So those 3 challenges already took me an hour to do, mostly because I have to keep rebuilding from scratch in every challenge rather than building off of what I've already made. So we plug the ground into that one. This wall comes down. We pick up the next plug it into that one, and it should activate the finish. So if you guys liked the first third of this challenge pack and want to see me try to finish the rest of it, let me know. If this video does well, I'll definitely continue. Otherwise, I'm going to leave a link down in the description so you can try the rest of the challenges yourselves. I don't know what comes after the 3-prong as far as like the difficulty ramping goes, but it'd be interesting to see that. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this and you want to see me try to build more plug-in forklifts, I guess you could call them. If you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.